Hey everybody, it's Rory for ANSgear.com. We've got some burst discs up on the table right now, and these burst discs are specific to the First Strike Hero regulators or the First Strike regulators that you would get for your paintball tanks. Now on a Hero regulator, like I have in front of me right here, there are two burst discs, and depending on what pressure regulator you have, there will be one or two of three burst discs on there. So they make a 1.8K burst disc, a 5K, and a 7.5K burst disc. If you have a 3000 PSI bottle, so the max fill pressure on your bottle is a 3000 PSI, then you will have one 1.8K burst disc and one 5K burst disc. If you have a 4500 tank fill capacity, then you'll have one 1.8K burst disc and one 7.5K burst disc. Now these discs are on the side right here, and they are for First Strike regulators. If you have some other brand regulator, do not buy these First Strike burst discs for your regulator. Use a standard unified burst disc for those ones. These ones are, again, specific for First Strike regulators. If you have an issue with your regulator and you need to replace a burst disc because it is blown, these are very, very simple. You'll just put your Allen key in and you will unscrew the burst disc. You can see this one's red on the bottom because this is a 7.5. So the 7.5 here is red on the bottom as well. Excuse me. You take that, you put it in, and then you're going to give it a good tightening down to make sure that it seals up. It does not require any Loctite or thread tape or any kind of sealing substance. It just requires you to tighten it down. And that goes for the 1.8 as well. Now, these burst discs will rupture for different reasons. I'd recommend if you have a regulator that blows a burst disc, don't just replace the burst disc. Inspect the regulator, see why the problem was had occurred, and fix that problem so you don't just keep blowing burst discs. On the 1.8, if you blow that burst disc, it's not because it just failed willy-nilly. Something failed inside the regulator, which caused the pressure to get too high, and it caused that disc to blow. That's why the 1.8s typically go. The 7.5 or the 5K disc is usually from overfilling, although sometimes it can be an interregulator issue as well. But if that one goes bad, inspect everything and switch them out as well. Don't just switch it out because you'll go to fill your tank up and then it'll blow right away again and you just wasted $5 to put a brand new burst disc on there. These are sold individually on the site, so you can buy whichever one you need, whether it be the 1.8, the 5, or the 7.5. They're available on the website. Get yours today at ANSgear.com.